Good evening, members. It is now 8:45 p.m. 8:45 p.m. I'm looking at Bill 23, CD2 on page 16, timestamped 5:36 p.m., 3 hours ago. So I apologize. We've been waiting for a draft on Bill 22. My understanding was we're just going to add a proviso and we should have been done. Let's take Bill 23 now. I've asked OCS to simply draft a floor draft, adding that proviso for Bill 22. So hopefully that gets done. So we're on page 16. There is a motion to amend by Councilmember Tupola. Councilmember Tupola, will you please repeat that motion?
Thank you, Chair. I move that we amend Bill 23 CD2 to an FD1.
Second.
Thank you. Can you, just for the record, state the OCS number?
Yes, I'm looking at OCS 2025-0500 /6/4/2025 5:36 p.m.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second. I seconded it
It's
already.
been moved and seconded. Any discussion on the amendment? Councilmember Tupola, can you describe your amendment?
Sure. This appropriates $1.2 billion for the executive capital budget and makes substantive changes which are noted in bold text. This is amendment list page 1, 2, 3, 7. So I'll just summarize it. We left out a line that I wanted included. It's on page 8. Project number 1995009, Whiteneye Police Station improvements, $1.7 million, and this is due to a bid protest, and we're going to reinsert it so that we can finish the project.
Thank you very much. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers on the motion to amend?
Mr. Chair, we have two testifiers with their hands raised.
Okay, please proceed.
Aloha, my kako, Tommy Waters, Angela Pula, everyone. Pikachu is back again. It's been so late night. It's almost 9 o'clock. I want to approve the amendments, of course, for wine night, everything else, so we can get the thing forward and moving through. I went to Police Commission Board to talk about my feelings about Moskowitz, despite what's going on in the news, and lay down the case. So I just want to support. It's already late night. Hope you guys can go home. I'm already home, so shout out to you guys for keeping up the budget. I know it's billions of dollars going through, so support with amendments. I approve. Thank you very much. Aloha.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, is there another testifier? Austin Salcido. Please proceed.
Aloha, Chair, Vice Chairs, and committees. I am Kalei Salcido, and I approve this bill, and it's been long overdue for our committee. And I'd like to thank our council member, Angela Tupola, not forgetting us on the back burners. We definitely deserve better treatment than what we've been receiving out in our community. I'm very grateful that our councilwoman is here to fight for us, but we are also fighting, and it's long overdue, and I'm looking forward that HPD in our district will be complete. Finally, money coming to us where it should be, and well deserved and well overdue. So I'd like to thank you folks for taking the time, the late night, just to continue speaking and pushing bills through. And I mahalo you all for not forgetting the West Side. Mahalo.
Thank you. Next, we have Tara Rojas.
Aloha, Tara Rojas. I would like to say, yeah, that's awesome, you guys, remembering your community, supporting. I want to bring to, I didn't get to see the whole thing, but what you guys were discussing previously was about finding the pockets of money, whether through vacancies and through the cash, so that you can bring down what was proposed for the sewer. I wanted to know if in your discussion you can bring that up and you can still account or include that into the budget to bring down again the sewer due to that 13.5 million from the HPD going down to 8.5. So that's like 5 million right there. Plus, whatever, how much you can use from other vacancies and pockets of money again to bring down the sewer. And I wanted to know if you can also just let us know what are the next steps and how can we, if possible, to revisit that sewer schedule. Mahalo.
Thank you. Actually, we could amend Bill 23 CD2 to say that the Budget and Fiscal Services can only use cash instead of revenue bonds, but I don't think the membership is ready to do that, Ms. Rojas. So here we are with an amendment appropriating money for the Waianae Police Station, right? Councilmember Tupola?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So that's what we're voting on. I apologize. Okay, any other testifiers?
Mr. Chair, I believe we have Austin Salcedo standing by.
Okay, please proceed.
No, we already made our statement. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Any further testimony? Angela Melody Young.
Aloha, Angela Melody Young, testifying on behalf of CARES. So the animal rescue industry and the churches have supported public safety concerns and other community concerns in the Waianae district. And I've gone out to the Waianae Boat Harbor to support them. And I've been there with God Forgives Bad Boys and Bad Girls. So without a police station, the community is still coming together to support the West Side. I think it's easier with an appropriation of funds so that there can be more organizing. The district encompasses a lot of Hawaiian homelands. And so the economic development with the help of facilitating safety concerns with an appropriation, I think it's a better thing to do. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Members, we're in discussion on the motion to amend. Seeing none, any objections or reservations on the motion to amend? Seeing none, Bill 23 CD2 has been amended to the hand-carried FD1 OCS 2025-500/6/4/2025 timestamp 5:36 p.m. Thank you, members. Any further discussion on the FD1? Seeing none, roll call, Mr. Clerk. Oh, I'm sorry. 48-hour, any objection to waiving rule 19G, the 48-hour notice? Saying none, the 48-hour notice has been waived. Okay, thank you. Roll call, Mr. Clerk.
Councilmember Cordero?
Aye.
Councilmember Dos Santos Tam?
Aye.
Councilmember Kia Aina?
Aye.
Councilmember Nishimoto? Councilmember Okimoto?
Aye.
Councilmember Talba? Councilmember Tupola?
Aye.
Councilmember Wire?
Aye.
Chair Waters?
Aye.
Mr. Chair, there are 9 ayes.
Thank you. CR 185 has been adopted and Bill 23 CD2 FD1 has passed third reading. Now moving on to Bill 22 CD2. I had a chance to take a look at Councilmember Dos Santos Tam's proposed FD1. Had a brief conversation with him. The agreement was to add in language from my FD dealing with the emergency powers. As you know, Bill 36 died, so we needed to amend that. Why don't we just make a verbal amendment amending Tyler's FD 1 to include that language, and we can be done. Yep. Would somebody like to make that motion? Councilmember Cordero.
So moved. Would like to amend, further amend the proposed FD1 by Councilmember Dos Santos Tam to include the proviso stated, that was just stated.
Thank you.
Second.
Second. Members, before we go into discussion, just to be on the record and be clear, I want to say thank you for your patience. We took a recess at 5 o'clock. It's almost 9 o'clock now, but you know, leadership is not easy. It's never been. We're entrusted with decisions that carry weight politically, financially, and morally. We face pressures from the public, resistance from the administration and departments, sometimes doubt with ourselves, but that's part of the journey. And in these moments, the hard ones, they were called to rise, not reactively, but responsibly. Where answers are not easily found and paths forward require more than just strategy. What we know from our experience across the street, that good ideas sometimes die over and over again before finally changing enough minds to pass. Today, we ran out of time, but we have to keep thinking out of the box and push for what's best for our residents. I recognize that I was asking you all to do something bold, creative, and ultimately difficult, but my attempt was rooted in trying to lower the cost of living for our residents. While I still have some concerns that there are some unresolved issues in our draft that we're currently going to vote on, I've decided to withdraw my floor draft and instead trust our budget chair, go forward with the CD2 as amended by what was just stated today. Having said that, members, I know we all want to debate, but we're going back to the CD2 as amended. So are we ready to vote? Councilmember Tupola.
Just for clarification, part of the amendment was to take out the proviso, correct?
Correct.
Thank you.
Well, and to replace it with the words from the original bill that was transferred to us from the mayor.
Thank
Because
you.
in the event there was a hurricane or something like that, we want to give the mayor the ability to access these emergency funds without having to come to us. If there's a hurricane or earthquake, that's the language that's always been in there.
For one more question, sorry. So are we going to go with Tyler's FD1 with the
With
amendments,
the amendment.
verbal amendments?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So, any discussion, any further discussion on the amendment? Councilmember Cordero,
Thank you, Chair. Sorry.
you prefer taking out the proviso altogether?
Well, that, but also I just want to note that for past FD1s, the different combination of chairs and other members' amendments, because it is on the floor, we worked through the process of going through the council chair's office also to put in certain amendments in over the past, since last CD2 meeting, to ensure safety, especially equipment for crime reduction unit, for CPT, for parks and more. So that means that things will not be included from those amendments as well. So I just wanted to note that. Just want to note that for the record. And I do want to say thank you to HPD for talking with me. And I'm sorry I won't be able to get that for you this year. Sorry.
Right, again, we're going with Budget Chair's CD2 as amended by Budget Chair's FD1. Yeah? That's what we're voting on. Okay, so any objections or reservations to amending Bill 22 CD2 to the FD1? And Budget Chair, can you state the OCS number? No, this was the one that was originally passed. Yeah, the one that is on our calendar. I got it. It's OCS 2025-0462. Yes. Okay, that's the motion on the floor. Any objections or reservations? Seeing none,
Chair,
yes.
reservations.
Reservations by Council Member Cordero. Any other reservations or noes? Seeing none, Bill 22 CD2 has been amended to the proposed FD1. Any objections to waiving Council Rule 19G, the 48-hour notice? Seeing none, so ordered. The 48-hour notice has been waived. Any further discussion? Seeing none, roll call, Mr. Clerk. Roll call, Mr. Clerk.
Councilmember Cordero,
Reservations.
Councilmember Dos Santos Tam,
Aye.
Councilmember Kiaina,
Aye.
Councilmember Nishimoto, Councilmember Okimoto,
Aye.
Councilmember Talba, Councilmember Tupola,
Aye.
Councilmember Wire,
Aye.
Chair Waters.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, there are 9 ayes.
Thank you. CR 184 has been adopted and Bill 22 CD2 FD1 has passed third reading. Thank you, members. It is now 9 o'clock and we are adjourned.